Hi there, this is Mark Kester with the Players NIL. Welcome to day 7 of the Rocky Steps Challenge. Today we're going to talk about the history of name, image, and likeness, which we commonly refer to as NIL. Although the NCAA removed restrictions on NIL July 1st, 2021, the NIL movement is something that's been going on for nearly a century. When you think about professional athletes and the history of them as advertising partners, as sponsorship partners, we go back to Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb, whether it was baseball cards or soft drinks, perhaps cigarettes, perhaps automobiles, perhaps insurance companies. So the NIL era that we're in currently is a result of nearly 100 years of evolution. We talk about the amateur athlete and how up until 1992, the US never sent professional athletes to the Olympics. Yet the dream team with Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, etc., was the first professional athlete injection into an Olympic sport from the United States. And that began the erosion. We started to see athletes become sponsors. We started to see athletes that were professionals using their sponsorship money to fund their training for Olympic events. And we always have seen this line of amateur and professional athlete being blurred. It started in 1953 with a University of Colorado versus Nemeth court case. A football player from the University of Colorado sued for workers' comp. Yes, 1953. The lawsuit took 6 years to settle and settled for somewhere around $6,000. But what began then was the NCAA's defense of the student athlete moniker. In 2009, both Keller and O'Banion filed lawsuits against EA Sports, claiming that they were using their name, image, and likeness without authorization. In 2014, that case was settled with no compensation, but the removal of athletes from the EA video games. In 2024, we saw the House versus NCAA legislation become very prominent in the news. And in April of 2025, we'll have a review by the judge allowing us to set guardrails and perhaps give us guidance on what the NIL era looks like going forward. So please join me at the Players NIL. If you'd like to learn more about the history of NIL and how we got to where we are today, follow me here on LinkedIn or at the Players NIL. Thank you for following the Rocky Steps Challenge and my Unlocking Influence program. Thank you. Have a great day. And as always, be awesome.